Video game addictions. Hey everybody, welcome to another video, and today I want to talk about gaming addictions. I was looking at an ad in the World Health magazine. Well, it was an article on YouTube, well, not YouTube, but on Google, and they were talking about how they feel like video game addiction is part of a mental health issue. And I thought about it, and I was like, wow, that's a pretty crazy thing to say about it, because if you look at anything that you usually do in the world, I mean, like when it comes to like doing too much of, okay, like so say for instance, video game addiction. We've seen articles over the years, at least I have, about people playing video games too much and actually being fatal. There was an issue where I remember, I think it was in South Korea, some guy was at a video game cafe, and he was playing some type of World of Warcraft type game, and the guy wasn't like, he was staying there all day just drinking like energy drinks or some kind of drink, and he was just, I think he fell out and had a heart attack, or had to go to the hospital, or something crazy happened to him. I didn't go back and read the article just yet, but some of you guys might know of what I'm talking about. Hopefully I'm talking about something familiar to you guys, so if you guys know what I'm talking about, let me know in the comments what the article was about. But what I want to say is, like, anything you do too much can be an addiction, whether it's a mental health issue. I mean, honestly, anything can be a mental health issue. That's what the ad was saying, is that video game addiction is a mental health issue. But that's not really saying much if you think about it, because anything you do too much can be an issue. Whether you drink too much water, that's an issue. That's probably a mental health issue, or a dehydration issue too. This is anything you do too much of. It could be, almost fatal sometimes, and it's pretty crazy. I remember as a kid, I was introduced to the Nintendo system. My mom got me a Nintendo system, and I didn't play it that much. I used to go outside most of the time. If I got in trouble outside, I'd come back. Had to go. I couldn't go outside, so I would play the Nintendo instead. I did play it a lot because I couldn't go outside, but I didn't play it too much to where it was all I think about, or I wasn't going to sleep, or I was always constantly thinking about it. You guys ever see it, like with some people when it comes to video games, like that's all they talk about? They feel like that's the only thing you have in common with them. Like, my personal friends, like say for Jason, for instance, you guys see me and him do videos a lot. And a lot of people think that me and Jason always talk about video games or whatnot. To be honest with you guys, video games is usually the least thing we talk about. We always talk about like what's going on in our lives, what's like passions and stuff, that we would have goals and stuff like that. That's mostly what we talk about. Video games is there, but it's not. We don't talk about it as much as people think we do. Even though we have gaming channels and that's what we show you guys, but that's one of the least things we talk about. And I always felt like some people are kind of desensitized, where they just, like, when it comes to the games, that's all they talk about with people, and then it gets like really old and weird. They're just kind of like all about games, and it's like this crazy addiction. I was never like that, but I've met people like that, and I was like, wow, dude, I can't talk about anything else besides video games. This conversation is boring. So I turn around and walk away. But it's like it just really trips me out, because that article just kind of pointed out, like, this is an addiction, and it's like, this is like, what the hell is going on? Like, video games are like bad and everything. I was like, what the hell is going on here? Why are you guys like pointing out video games? Anything could be a mental health issue in this day and age. It just really just kind of hit some nerves with me, the article. But just to kind of just get this out there, like I said earlier in the video, doing anything too much can be, considered a mental health or addiction, pretty much. What I do right now, and I consider it like probably like an addiction, is like, I like getting doubles of certain games that I like. I always felt like, if I have a favorite game and something happens to it, oh my god, I gotta have a backup copy just in case. I'm addicted to having doubles and everything. I don't think it's to the issue to where, you know, it's a health issue, like I'm obsessed with it or anything like that. No, not at all. But for some people, it can get like that. It's pretty crazy, guys. I just, gosh, like it's really fun collecting games too. And a lot of you guys see me in the videos like, oh, Reggie, all he does is collect these games. He doesn't play them and everything like that, and he just does all that. Well, this is a gaming channel, and that's all I want to produce to you guys. I don't really talk about other things beside games because, like I said, if I talk about like something else like UFC or something like that, people get bored. Like, why is he talking about UFC? I want to talk about the games. That's why this is a gaming channel that I do. Like, this is why I talk about games pretty much. But when it comes to like just like addictions with games and everything, I don't feel I have one, but because I have calmed down with games. You guys may not think that because I show a lot of pickups videos and everything like that, but I really don't really like going out there that much. I actually my buddy Trevor actually got me to go out and start hunting games again, because like usually when I would go out and get games this day and age, I would just go to like conventions and everything like that. But sorry guys, my camera messed up for a second. But in closing in this video, guys, I just want to let everybody know that, just too much of anything is bad. So just try to, like, if you can, keep it to a certain level, do other things if possible. I just want to say, like, playing too much of anything, collecting too much of anything all the time. I mean, here's an example today. So, how I told you guys I just kind of got back into going to like the Goodwills, swap meets and things like that. And it's fun and everything to go collect and everything. But when you go to those places and it's like a bust, oh man, you get this feeling of dread that's insane. And for me, it just makes me not want to do it anymore. I'm like, oh man, I don't want to do this anymore. But, it's fun to do. But I'm definitely not going to get addicted to how I was doing it back years ago, because when a lot of games were going for cheap, it was just that bug you had, like when you buy things for cheap, you just continue to do it, and it just became addicting, and I kept getting all these games. It was just insane. Luckily the prices started going up, so I started to chill and everything. But it's just it was fun for a while, but it was an addiction, and thank goodness I got out of it, because as you guys some of you guys are probably thinking now that, like, Reggie, you have a lot of games. How do you play all these games? And the truth is, man, it's hard. I mean, shit. I mean, with other things going on in life, man, like playing every game you own is very hard. And here's the thing, guys. Not every game you own needs to be beaten or anything like that. You play games for fun, but not every game is like meant to be beat. That's one thing I want to get out there for you guys. But I do have a lot of games, and I do want to give a lot of games a lot of love, and I also want to go back and play older games that I played years ago on like older RPGs like Legend of Dragoon and everything. And it can be tough to find time to do all that stuff when you're collecting and everything. But I have calmed down, even though it probably will never look like that to you guys, because obviously I'm going to show you videos on what I pick ups and new games and all that stuff, but just know that I have calmed down and everything. And anything you do like that you do too much of, you probably want to calm it down and do something else. So that's what I wanted to close this video with, guys. So anyways, guys, video games, are they a mental health issue? No, I don't think so. It's more of a choice, I believe. Whether it's collecting video games or playing them too much, it's just more of a choice. Some people don't have the I don't want to say skills, but they don't know how to do anything else, and maybe it's something they're good at, or they just are whatever, and that's what they like doing. But like I said, too much anything is bad. But anyways, I'm repeating myself a lot, so hopefully you guys are getting in your head. Let me know what you guys think in the comments about video game addiction being a mental health issue. What do you guys think about it? I've thought about it for a long time, and I never thought it was a problem for me or anybody else I knew. But yeah, just a topic, just a fun topic. Well, fun. I don't know if I can say fun, but interesting topic to talk about with you guys. But But anyways, also too, guys, sorry if I'm talking low in this video. It's actually like 3 in the morning right now, and I'm just hella tired, and I wanted to get this video out for you guys. So something to talk about. But anyways, guys, I will have more of my. I will be back on schedule with my videos. I know I missed one video for Saturday, this a couple Saturdays ago, so we'll let you guys know I'm getting back on track. I got a lot of good stuff for you guys. Me and Saramara are putting together some hidden gems, unknown games, and all that good stuff. And I got a couple surprises for you guys as well. So anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Radical Reggie, and I will see you later.